What's happening, my film nerds? David the Film Junkie here. Time for the Weekend Warrior video. That's right, I haven't done one of these in a bit. I'm trying to bring my segments back, trying to be consistent on a weekly basis, but it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult. Sometimes other stuff's happening, you get a little busy, it happens. Anyways, guys, if you're new to my Weekend Warrior video segment, pretty much the Wednesday before the weekend, give you the Rotten Tomato ratings of our, we talk about what the critics are saying about the movies that are coming out this weekend, and we got 3 or 4 movies. That's right. It is January still, and yeah, this is an interesting January week right here because if you guys didn't know, January is usually where they put all the shit movies. They just like the bottom of the barrel. They know that it's like just meaningless action flicks or sci-fi flicks or horror flicks. And last week we had a bunch of shitness right there. Bye Bye Man, Monster Trucks, Sleepless. And we even had Underworld that was started off. And it was all rotten, of course. But let's start with the movies that are coming out this weekend. XXX Return of Zander Cage is currently fresh at 89%. What? Okay, now to be fair, there's only about nine reviews right here so far. 8 fresh, 1 rotten. But what's interesting, though, is what the critics are actually saying. They're actually digging this movie. Okay, this is interesting. I'm trying to figure it out because one said it's hilarious and harmless fun. Vin Diesel's action-packed scenes make the movie worth every penny. We've seen all these stunts pulled before and seen them done better, but there's some pleasure to be had here, even if it's extremely guilty kind. So either these critics are starting to be a little more lenient now, or they're finally going into these movies going, okay, this is what I expect, and this is what I'm going to get, and if it achieves that, then I'm going to give it a positive review, which is really the way it should be. You don't have to say oh, I love this movie, it's going to be in my top 10 list at the end of the year. You don't have to say that, but you could still be okay, this achieved what I thought it was going to achieve, You could leave the artsy-fartsy Oscar driven movies for when you go really okay, this is what sucked and this is what was good. But when it comes to XXX 3, The Return of Zander Cage, you really got to go in just kind of mindless. And apparently it's working. Apparently they nailed that action. Somebody even said it's delightfully action excesses of the late 90s and early 2000s that made the first film so fun. Yet it stopped short of the manic sincerity, which elevated the film's hilarious narrative leaps. Interesting. Hey, whatever. I'm probably going to check it out sometime this weekend. We'll see. But that's kind of cool. It's interesting. Anyways, let's move it along. The Founder, Michael Keaton, the beginning of McDonald's. Seeing what happened there. Now, this looks really good, and it's getting a good rating, too. 84% currently right now, 51 fresh, 10 rotten. And they're praising Michael Keaton's performance. I mean, it does look good. I'm just wondering why it wasn't around during Oscar season. Who knows? It's no big deal. I mean, there's so much out there. The Founder puts Michael Keaton's magnetic performance at the center of a smart, satisfying biopic that traces the rise of one of America's most influential businessmen and the birth of one of its far-reaching industries. Yes, we get to see how that disgusting place of McDonald's, I'm sure it was great at first. It probably had quality food, but now not so much. Yeah, and they're everywhere. But I can't wait to see this too. I love Michael Keaton. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. I'm not gonna lie. And I've been watching him since as far back as I remember. Mr. Mom, come on! It's good stuff. Anyways, moving along. This is the movie that I'm definitely seeing. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. Split. And it's currently fresh also. I mean, I'm telling you, it's January and we got 3 fresh ones right here. What the hell? Currently fresh at 77%, 34 fresh, 10 rotten. And a lot of people are saying M. Night Shyamalan is back to his roots. This is classic, apparently, M. Night Shyamalan. I even saw some YouTube reviewers that I saw that were tweeting out that they were surprised that they enjoyed this movie so well. And it looks good. Looks like a mind fuck of a movie. James McAvoy looks like he kills it. And I'm sure there's a twisty-turny ending that I'm just going to enjoy, and I'm going to try to be figuring out through the whole film. So that's going to be interesting to see. Can't wait to see. This is actually my top 10 movies of anticipated movies of this year. I shit you not, because I loved I mean, M. Night Shyamalan's movies when he first came about, Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, even The Village, I dug too. It's just, I love the way he tells his stories. And a lot of symbolism and just a lot of mind fuckery and a lot of like interesting twists and a lot of interesting takes on certain things. I mean, he just took like art. I mean, yeah. And then he started to slip with like Lady in the Water, which was trash. And then of course The Happening, great idea, but shitty execution. Jesus, what? No. Mark Wahlberg, you know it was bad. Anyways, so that's also fresh. And then we got 20th Century Women. I haven't really seen much about this, but it does have a pretty notable cast, I want to say. Annette Bening, Ellie Fanning, Billy Crudup. Yeah, it's got some names in there. And it's currently certified fresh at 92%. So there you go, guys. 20th Century Women offers Annette Bening to rare opportunity to shine in a leading role and marks another ensured step forward for writer-director Mike Mills. So there you go. 4 fresh tomatoes right there. Who knows if the xXx 3-1's going to hold? I mean, it's only got 9 reviews right now as it keeps going and going. And to get some of the more grumpier critics, they're probably going to bring that score down. It was just kind of funny. Like right now, 2 days, or technically 1 day before it opens up, it is a fresh tomato. I thought they were going to be shitting all over this one, but whatever. Anyways, guys, let me know what you plan on seeing this weekend. If you plan on seeing a movie at all, I'm probably going to try to do as many reviews as possible. I want to see at least those 3, and we'll see what happens if I achieve it. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. Anyways, guys, hit that like, thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel, follow me on the sock meds that are floating above my head. All right, I'll talk to you later.